you can just call me Z. I was born into an almost royal family in England, and my parents were super rich.
Okay, how is it almost royal? How are you almost royal? So this video is, excuse me, my brother is my bodyguard, my crazy life. This is by MSA, previously my story animated. And I know we had talked about like maybe we were checking out what's it called, a story booth before, and we said they might have just kind of slowed down on their content, and I thought that this was them. So I guess they changed their name. MSA, previously my story animated, which also, like, if that's your whole name, you know, should you even change it? You know, let me know what you think. But yes, we're gonna see what's in store for this story. I have no idea what we're in for. And if you're checking this out on YouTube, the link is in the description box below, along with the link for our Twitch stream that we're doing right now, where people's live in the chat right now, okay? Having fun right now, doing the thing right now. Get ready to lose brain cells. Yikes. Are they that bad? Are they that bad? We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. And
Hello.
I'm something of a princess, but you can just call me Z. I was born into an almost royal family in England, and my parents were super rich. I had everything
So this
I could
is like
wish
those
for.
scary
Well,
and
almost.
but what?
I didn't
but
have any siblings,
not scary
and
ones.
I really wanted one. Once when I was
Okay.
8, I was on a swing at the park when a kid pushed me, and I landed in a puddle of mud. Hey, why'd you do that? You're on the big kid swings, loser. Go play on the kiddie slides.
Oh goodness.
8, you jerk. I think you're a liar.
Oh wait, she was supposed to be 8? I thought she was a Okay, so we just hold on. They're really bad. They're fake stories. They even made on a hold on, you gotta rewrite that, boo. They're even I'd fight 8 on 25. She looks like an adult. My story animated and 5-minute crafts make you dumber each watch. Really, I gotta see. I think I tried to watch a 5-minute crafts video and I was just like really confused. I was so confused. But yeah, okay. First of all, how are you gonna say she 8 and she looked like a grown woman? I thought this was a grown woman this whole time. So when they said you on the big kid slide, go over there. She said I'm only 8. I was like, 8 where? 8 times what? What you missed? There's a number missing there. They even made one on a real person. Oh, okay. Are they fake stories or real stories? What is
Elizabeth, and
what is
I'm
it?
something of
What's
a
happening here?
princess, but you can just call me Z. I was born into an almost royal family in England, and my parents were super rich.
Okay, how is it almost royal? How are you almost royal? How are you almost royal? Either you're royal or you're not. How is it almost royal? You making my head itch now. Somebody explain that to me. Aristocrats? But then they're just rich, right? They're not almost royal, right? Okay, let's.
I had everything I could wish for. Well, almost. I didn't have any siblings.
See, this is the mistake that they made, right? Okay, right here, if you showed this one, you'd be like, okay, that's an 8-year-old, all right? How she come from here
Wish for. Well, almost.
to this, okay? To this, okay? And then be on the ground saying, I'm only 8. Why they make her an adult to be an 8-year-old?
I didn't have any siblings.
I'm confused.
And I really
They look
wanted
like
one.
they're younger
Once
than
when
her.
I was 8, I was on a swing at the park.
That's
when
a grown
kid
woman.
pushed me, and
That's
I
a grown
landed
woman.
in a puddle of mud.
Yeah, you should just push it back,
why'd
grown
you do
woman.
that?
You a grown
You're
woman.
on the big kid swings, loser. Go play on the kiddie slides. I'm 8, you jerk.
That
I
makes
think you're
no
a
sense.
liar. I charged towards him, but my nanny saw me just then and came running to stop me.
Okay. This, I will say that this is reminiscent of some of the basic storytelling what was that random line? I think you're a liar. About what? About being 8? Okay, now she's the size of a child. This is wild. This video is wild, okay? Shout out to Dear Cupid for the beats, okay? Somebody lying. Yeah, everybody lying. First of all, she was an adult. Now she became a kid. And this woman's supposed to be an adult. She looked like she like a earthbender or a waterbender. The way she moved in, she looked like she looked like a waterbender. You know, they've got like a fluidity with what they're doing, right? That's what she looked like. But also, when he says, "I think you're lying," about what? Like about being 8? I'm confused. And in the story time, not the scary story ones that they be reading, that they be narrating, I do feel like even though they're submitted stories, right? A lot of them are submitted stories that they narrate for like the scary animation ones, but sometimes they just read it right exactly how it was written. Like, let's make it make sense. Let's try to, let's actually tell the story. It's okay if you take creative liberties to actually put sensible words into the script, because whatever they were originally wrote didn't make sense. I couldn't be that parent. I would beat the other kids down messing with my... Yeah, I would let her get her first punch in, and then I run in. She about to punch up, let her get her punch in. Oh, don't stop her. Putting the equations together. I have to. Listen, now we didn't have that happening all night now, okay? I don't know who took that in, but we didn't have that happening all night. And here you come. Are you gonna be a part of what we doing, mister? This is Bernice levels of crazy, but not funny. Bernice levels was hilarious. Bernice levels was definitely hilarious.
And the boy ran off laughing. Later that night, I cried to my parents. If I had a sister or a brother, no one would mess with me. We'd be such a great team. We'd kick everyone's butts together.
That's not how.
Being a kid sucks. Just a few days later, they gave me the best news ever. I was getting a brother. Wow, finally. I don't have to play with these anymore. I'm getting a little brother.
You would still play with toys.
Big brother, darling. We're adopting a boy from an orphanage who we really like.
Play with toys.
He's a year older than you. Even better. But Shane was a very quiet child and didn't talk much in the beginning. Until one night, I sneaked into his room. But as soon as I got in, he...
Okay. When did Sis become Spider-Man? Okay. Was this Mission Impossible? Also, why would you sneak into the room? Why are we sneaking into his room at night? I don't like that. Secondly, why are you Spooderman? What happened? What? Okay. Okay.
Better, but Shane was a very quiet child and didn't talk much in the beginning. Until one night, I sneaked into his room. As soon as I got in, he jumped on me. What do you want? Why are you here?
Of course.
I just came to share some of my toys with you.
Why'd you break in?
He got up and offered me his hand. I'm sorry. I just thought, what? You bought all these toys for me? Yeah, we're siblings now.
Hello, lady. You ever heard of presents and gifts? You can't do that in the morning. Why are you breaking the room? You deserve to get jumped on. Something's wrong with these ladies. Yes. Listen, even if the story's fake, right? This is not a well-told story. She couldn't wait till later. If you sneak in my room, I'm legally allowed to tackle. Yes. This is about to be a Hallmark movie plot. Or a Lifetime movie plot for sure. Yeah, she couldn't knock on the door. I'm trying to remember if I was this dumb when I was 8. No, you ain't breaking into no rooms when you 8. You too grown to break in rooms when you 8.
And you can play with my dolls too. Suddenly, he was all smiles. Mom was right about you. You really are nice. Elizabeth? Oh, sorry.
that's
Z, because you're too
that's
pretty
nice
to
for-
be called Elizabeth. We
Wait, what?
bonded real
That
quick,
didn't-
and
oh,
in
that-
no time, we were...
Okay, hold on. There's something else that I want you guys to really pay attention to that is also very wild in this video. It's the songs that are chosen in the background as the audio to move the story along, okay? That is ever changing from scene to scene. Is one thing. Secondly, the line, "You're too pretty to be called Elizabeth." Z is more of like a shorthanded thing. Elizabeth would be more of a pretty thing. Okay. I don't like where this is going. Like the music, just listen to the music. It's ever changing. This better not be a Flowers in the Attic type beat, because that movie was a big... What's Flowers in the Attic? What is that? What does that mean? What is that? Oh no, so I don't know if it sounds romantic or anything like that. And I wasn't even hinting like incest or anything like that. I just feel like for a video, it's weird music to add.
Too. Suddenly, he was all smiles. Mom was right about you. You really are nice. Elizabeth? Oh, sorry. Z.
And it's way loud.
You're too pretty to
the
be
music
called
is too loud.
Elizabeth.
That song made no sense.
We bonded real
This
quick,
song.
and in no time,
Do you hear
we
that?
were inseparable. And I made sure he never felt left out in his new family. Don't open your
That's
eyes
good.
yet. I have a big surprise for you. Oh, wow. A puppy.
Okay.
We named the puppy Caesar.
Was she
and Shane became
buying
so
all these
fond of him
toys?
that he even let him sleep in his bed. I loved Shane, but sometimes
Why
he
you stay
acted
looking at him?
really weird. Once when he was 11, Shane
He acted weird? Him? Not you, breaking into his room at night. He acted weird. Who writes these stories? Who writes these stories? Is this a life story or action film? I don't think they know, Minty Leaf. I don't think they know. Like the whole sentence of what the brother said, right? Oh, if your anyone says you're pretty, that's a big red flag. Oh, true. What is Flowers in the Attic? What is this? Wait, where the F did she get a puppy from? Apparently she might have bought it. He acted. My thing is to say he was weird is weird because she was weird. You break into his room at night to give him toys. You couldn't wait till the next day. Brothers and sisters got locked in the attic and I'm just gonna keep it moving. Is that a movie? Is that a movie? Not asking because I want to see it, but is that a movie or is that like a documentary about somebody's life or something? Or was that a music video? Like, I need to know what type of... Oh, it's a movie. Ooh. So someone was like, hey, let me write a movie about it? Like, someone was like, hey, you know what'll make a great movie? Is it a Lifetime movie? That sounds like a Lifetime movie. This sounds like Domestic Girlfriend. I don't like this. What is Domestic Girlfriend? What are you guys telling me? Oh, so someone wrote it as a book? What? Which Lifetime? Not this one. Hold on. Someone wrote it as a book? I don't really want what is it called? Flowers in the Attic? Wait, why is it called Flowers in the Attic? Because flowers, yo. It was a book? Oh, Domestic Girlfriend is an anime with the sister. I was like, what? Yo, what? It's a common trope in anime where one sibling has... Okay, no. We need a trailer? Oh, gosh. Oh, that would be a Twitch only reaction for the trailer. We'll do the trailer after, if there's a trailer. Okay, remind me, Ruderata. We'll do a trailer after we do the react. So listen, if you watch this on YouTube, apparently we watch a trailer, but you ain't gonna see it on YouTube. We won't do it on Twitch. All right, so, what? All right, let's get back to this and her calling this little boy weird.
in his bed. I loved Shane, but sometimes he acted really weird. Once when he was 11, Shane got really sick and had to stay in bed, but sometime later, I saw he was running after one of the servants, kicking him to the ground. "You thief! How dare you try to take my Caesar away from me?" Shane, let go of him. I pulled him away and the servant ran for his life. Z, he tried to steal... No, what are you talking about?
He's just walking him.
I asked him to take Caesar out for a walk since you were sick. Shane looked really embarrassed and ran back inside.
Oh,
Later
so he
that
thought
night,
that
I went to his room
they were trying to steal
why he behaved that way. Because
steal the
Caesar
dog?
is special, Z. You gave him to me, and I never want to lose anything close to me, ever again.
Oh, he had some type of...
It's just that I can't trust anyone, and I don't want to talk about it.
He had a rough life.
Well,
he had a rough life.
Was weird. And if he didn't want to talk about it, I wasn't going to force him either.
Yeah, he had a rough life.
Possessive about the things he loved. But other than that, things between us were great, and we grew closer over the years.
Okay.
One day when I was in 10th grade, the teacher introduced a new boy.
How does the 10th grade look like the... How the 10th grader look the same as the 8th grader? Okay, this is the 8-year-old.
Closer over the years.
Right, it's the 8-year-old.
One day when I was in...
She looked the same. She looked the same, just sitting upright. Okay. This actually sounds like a Wattpad novel. Okay. That's where the whole step bro and only. Wait, what? It's a huge movie, kind of like Mommy Dearest level. I've heard the term Mommy Dearest, but I've never seen Mommy Dearest, and I don't know anything about Mommy Dearest, but I've heard the term Mommy Dearest. Yeah, he gonna turn possessive over the sister for sure. Yeah, it is weird that they are, because I thought that it used to be Story Booth, but I realized it's something completely different.
Grade, the teacher introduced a new boy to the class, Jai, a really handsome Indian guy who looked like he walked straight out of a Bollywood movie.
Oh, okay.
During the class, he came and sat right next to me.
They are
and I
adults.
Caught him sneaking glances at me.
Okay, what's wild here is they were adults. When homie said, "You on the big kids swing," and she said, "But I'm 8." That was a whole ass adult. Okay, and now she she was 8, and then she's in school. What they say, 10th grade. These are adults. This is like back in the 80s when high schoolers were freaking adults, like 30-year-old looking people in school. That's what this is like. Yeah, she's somehow in 10th grade now. Time passed, and she looked like she about to graduate college. This looks like this would be on like Grownish or something. She's too old. She looked too old.
When class was over, he finally spoke. Hey, as you know, I'm new here. Do you mind showing me around the school and maybe help me catch up on whatever I missed? Well, usually
he's kind of
really
Rico
busy,
Suave for
his your lucky day.
First day at 10th grade.
Sure, come with me. I took his hand and while showing him.
What year is this supposed to have happened in? Because what is she wearing is one thing. And what is he wearing? He looks like he would be somebody named Fabio. Like, what is this 10th grader wearing? What are these 10th graders wearing? When is this supposed to be from? I need to know.
Around the school, we both talked and laughed so much. When we reached the backyard, he saw little puppies and immediately took out some food from his bag to feed them. And that
Where'd y'all have puppies?
My heart.
Loose puppies
so
by the school?
We instantly clicked as friends. Within a week, Jai became really popular for his fashion sense and rich, handsome looks. He's wearing...
They're 10th graders? They look like they about to go to the club. And they've been legally able to go to the club for years. She got that I've been up for a week hairstyle. Who wrote this story? Let me see the manager. Right? It looks like ancient 1880. You're like, what? Wattpad for sure. Everything is happening at once. Literally stereotype in almost every romance fan fiction. We all know the melanin deficient age faster. Oh man. Miles. Oh, Miles. You caught me with that one. I should not have read that one. I should not have read that one out loud. I was just like, what is happening here? But the thing that's wild is that they had an 8-year-old when they first. Where are we at? This is 406. We'll get back to this. When she was right here, right? Look at this one. But wait, no. Before she turned like that,
I had everything.
They made a child. This is her as a child. She was supposed to be 8 years old here. Then for some reason they're like, hey,
could wish for. Well, almost.
They made this supposed to be the 8-year-old. What's wild here? Because if the story's fake, it does not matter, right? Because that's one thing. That doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not looking for this as like a thing of, hey, let me learn about people's lives. It's just the wildness of the execution of this freaking video. It's just like wild to me. The music choices, the writing, the art style. The chick is supposed to be 8. Why does she look like an adult here? And then what is up here with these two chicks? Okay, you got Rico Suave over here. Rico Suave, right? And then these two girls, like they look like they've been in high school.
Rich, handsome looks.
Look at. We not even 5 minutes in, and it's like 15 minutes, bruh. Yeah. Not the melanin reference. Miles. Oh, Miles, that was a good one, Miles.
He's wearing Armani jeans today. I sneaked into the locker room yesterday. The abs under that branded hood.
Ladies, I'm gonna just do this on a real thing. Stop sneaking into rooms, okay? Don't be sneaking into your adopted brother's rooms at night. Don't be sneaking into the locker room. Just stop sneaking, okay? Stop sneaking, all right? We ain't gotta sneak no more, all right? The girl in black looks 27. Yes, she does. No, you know what she looks like? She looked like she'd be on Desperate Housewives as one of the ones that was married, then got divorced, and now she's like trying to, she's like, hey, I'm feeling sexy and I'm single now. I lived my life. I had my kids, and this is who I am now. That's who she looks like. That's what she looks like. Abs in high school. To that degree? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Jesus, take the wheel.
Hoodie are great too. Those stupid girls drooled over him like crazy, but I wasn't going to let them.
Is the drool coming out their nose?
So I asked him if he wanted to study with me in the library, and he agreed.
Hold on, did they put buns on him? Did they put buns on this 10th grader that we're supposed to?
But I wasn't going to let them have him. So I asked him if he wanted to study with me in the library, and he agreed. My plan worked because...
Not that we should be looking at buns of 10th graders, but let's be real. These people's 30 years old, okay?
No hot 30. Girls ever showed up in the library. Over the coming days, we just got...
What did she say?
Him. So I asked him if he wanted to study with me in the library, and he agreed. My plan worked because no hot girls ever showed up in the library. Over the
So there ain't no dump. He ain't got no dump and no rump. So they are like, hey, we are going to sneak into the boys' locker room so we can see his abs under his hoodie. But the library that they can walk into completely free of judgment, they decide they don't go into. Okay, all right.
Coming days, we just got closer spending time together, and
And the girls never came in the library?
And judging by the way he looked at me,
they could just pretend to get a book. The other chick broke into the boys' locker room, but she could walk into the library through the front door and pretend to get a book. Or just checking books that she ain't even gonna read. I feel like someone took acid, then wrote this, or someone took acid, watched this, and said it was fine. Right? Right? No hot girls in the library. So what is she? You know what? She's 8 years old. She's 8 years old. Okay. Let's
Maybe he was falling for me too. Then one evening when I went home,
she glided in the
me
door
with his question. So, who's the guy? He's new. Wait, what? How did you know?
Yeah, how did
Stop
you know?
smiling, and I'm your brother. I know everything.
Oh,
now
this is their
spill the
10th grade.
beans. I told Shane about Jai, and he seemed really eager to meet him. Since Shane
That's
was in a
good.
senior grade, he studied in a different block, so they'd never meet in school. I planned a movie night for the three of us, and I knew Shane was gonna love
Oh yeah, because Shane
Jai.
was older.
But instead, I got the shock of a lifetime. Hey, Jai,
What?
this is Shane, and Jai? Shane. Suddenly, both Shane and Jai froze
They
up like
know each other?
statues, staring at each other.
No, we are not. We are not. We are not gonna act like we did not just see Keanu Reeves from The Matrix standing there holding a bag of popcorn. What is this? Some water. What? Is Keanu Reeves from The Matrix is trying to watch a movie?
But instead, I got the shock of a
Hold
lifetime.
on.
Hey, Jai, this is
Wait, not here.
Shane, and Jai?
Hold on. Okay.
Jane. Suddenly,
We got Keanu Reeves from The Matrix and this angry custodian lady. Okay, what Keanu doing here with sodas? Wait, Neo from The Matrix. This is why it don't make sense, guys, because it's in The Matrix. This is why it don't make sense. You saw the cat twice. That's called deja vu. We are about to see Morpheus. Neo just wants to watch a movie. Who we on a date with? He does got 2 drinks. Let's see if we see who he on a date
Jai
with.
froze up like statues, staring.
Yo, guys, what the is this? That is Trinity. They freaking have Trinity. Okay, we're gonna slow this down. Okay, look beside him. That's a freaking Trinity. Why? What is this? They had to be on drugs. Imagine said they're about to watch John Wick. This is Trinity. That's freaking Trinity, guys. Look, watch.
Jai froze up like statues,
Hold on.
Jai froze up like statues.
You can see her in the corner right here. You can see it more clearly, right? Hold on, let's take it back 2 seconds. I'm trying to get a good pop on.
And Jai? Shane.
That's what we've been waiting
Both
for.
Shane and
It's
Jai
what we
froze up
wanted
like
all along.
You can see part of it, right? That's Neo and Trinity from The Matrix. Okay. I just noticed something else. They're inside the theater, right? They're inside the theater. When she showed the cinema screen, it was nighttime. Why are these people also in sunglasses inside the theater? To go inside the lobby of the theater to go see the movie. It's nighttime. Why is everybody got shades on? Where is Neo and Trinity for The Matrix? We are living in a simulation. This is not real. Life is not real, okay? They are high, drunk, and hungover at the same time. Maybe it's IMAX? What? No, like 3D? It's a 3D movie, so they're all 3D glasses? 3D glasses have changed a lot, okay? Your head hurts? We are breaking down physics right now, okay? We are breaking down physics right now because the wildness, the depths of wildness in this video is just, I don't, I'm not quite getting math face because we're figuring it out that this is wild, but it's legit. Science and logic of this video or of this story is out of this world. It's in the Matrix.
Statues staring at each other.
Oh, let me turn it back to regular time. Sorry. Let's get back to regular. Oh, wrong thing. Playback speed. Normal. Okay. This is not real. We are not real. Yeah, we need to wake up.
You guys already know each other? You thief. What are you doing with my sister? Trying to steal her too? Shane,
oh, crap.
what are you
what
saying?
Happened?
He's a thief, Z. He stole my father's gold watch at the orphanage. No, I didn't. I didn't steal anything. This is
from the
crazy,
orphanage.
man. Shane turned red and tried to attack Jai.
Oh,
I tried to make him stop,
from
but
now,
he didn't
though?
listen. So I pushed him and took Jai away. Gosh, what was up with Shane? Later, Jai explained to me that he and Shane used to be really good friends a long time ago in the orphanage. But then Shane...
Oh gosh. So they were, look at them, these kids.
Really good friends a long time.
Doing this is from Rocky, is it 4? And this is them as kids doing the, you know, or no, not Rocky. That's not Rocky. What is that? Predator. It's Predator. Where Arnold Schwarzenegger does it with, is it Apollo Creed? Was it Apollo Creed's character? Orlando Calrissian. One of them. And they do the clasp, you know, it's been a meme everywhere.
Ago in the orphanage, but then Shane's watch went missing and he was convinced Jai had taken it. I tried to convince him that I didn't, but he wouldn't believe me. He made my life miserable at the orphanage. But luckily, I got adopted by a millionaire soon after. Well, that
is everybody
sound like Shane
being adopted by
millionaires? He was so weird
millionaires?
about his things, but he was my brother. So later that night,
it's weird he had to say that fact. I was adopted by a millionaire.
He just got mad. Why are you taking his side? Don't you believe?
What is this music? Good night, everyone, or good early morning. I enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Christine. Toodles. Bye, Brooklyn. Thanks for coming through. Just realized the two boys look just like the guys from that one BL. What's BL? What is that?
Believe me?
Yeah, they all rich.
He stole my father's watch. The one memory I had of my real family. He's a bad guy, Z. Stay away from him. But Shane, he said he didn't steal your watch. And you believe him, Z? You weren't there. No one believed me back then. And now you won't either? You're just like the others.
Oh,
and
goodness.
Then he pushed me out of his room. I couldn't really believe Jai was a thief, but the way Shane was so persistent about it, I felt a bit suspicious. So I decided to spy on Jai a little. The next day after school, I saw Jai leaving.
What's BL mean, first? And then second of all, is this an action movie? Is this an action movie? Here she goes spying again, right? Yeah, what is BL? And then, oh, boys love? From that one, boys love. Oh, is that like a movie or a show or like a, what is that? What is that from? Like a anime, something?
And decided to follow him.
Okay. Is she 8 now? Oh, romance and anime. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. These types of videos are. This video is like a hella on a, like, this video is on a different level. This video is on a different level.
But he went into an old alley behind the school and rode off on a rusty bicycle. Riding a rusty bike when he said he was rich?
Yeah, he said he had $1 million.
Was really fishy. I followed him in my car and he parked outside one of Mom's restaurants and went in. But minutes later, he came out wearing a waiter's uniform. And now, I was 100% sure he was poor and had been lying about it this whole time. But why?
Is she in her limo?
I heard the manager of the restaurant yelling at him. Is this the time to come? Why don't you just come after all the customers are gone? You're fired. No, please don't do that. I really need the money. My mom is sick and I need to get some medicine for her. I can't lose this job. Please. Oh God.
Is she about to come out?
He was working so hard for his family.
Is she about to come out the car?
Like that could be a thief. But the manager didn't listen and made him leave. And even though I was mad at him for hiding the truth from me,
are you about to get out the car?
I decided I had to help him first. After Jai left, I went in and asked the manager to rehire him. Oh, really? And who do you think you are to tell me that, little girl? The owner of
8-year-olds.
this restaurant, mister? And
I love her ID. So he lied about being rich. Yeah, you guys are asking. He lied about being rich. And he's working, right? He's lying about being rich. But let's look at her ID.
oh, really? And who do you think you are to tell me that, little girl? The owner of this...
That's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do, okay? I just need to get me an ID that says mom's daughter. And it's the best ID ever. This is a lot. This is not a lie. That's not a lie. Is that all you need? Let me make one real quick, right? You know, I'm Obama's niece. Boom. This is... I doubt that this is a real story. I 100% am sure that this ish is just not real. Lord, please help us. This is not a real story. For sure, it's not a real story. But it's just not even a good or well-written fake story. It's just, it's really, really wild. Oh, goodness. Godson on my ID. That's what you're going to say. Godson. And the fact that they didn't even, here's the other thing. They didn't put like the name of the mother. Like if the mother's name was Felicity, right? They didn't say Felicity's daughter. They put mom's daughter on the card. Like saying, because it's wild that they have this card in it, in this animation period, right? But it's the fact that they didn't even put like a name for mom's daughter is what they, that's such a weird thing to do. This video was weird. This video was weird. She made that in the car. Yes, she made that in the car. How are you going to prove I'm not about Obama's niece? Call him. You won't, right? That's exactly what I said. I'm going to make one. Somebody make this to me. Obama's niece. That's what they need to make.
Restaurant, mister? And make sure to give that guy a raise or else you'll be fired. The next day when Jai came to
And
school,
he liked it.
He looked really happy.
Or he chose her.
And I knew the
He
manager
not liked
took
it.
my warning
He believed her.
seriously. But now I decided I was gonna play along with Jai's lies until he
Okay.
felt comfortable enough to share it with me. Till then, I tried to help any way I could without making it
goodness.
too obvious. Soon after,
like
it was
slamming
my
your money on the
17th
table?
birthday, when Shane came into my room at midnight and placed a kiss on my forehead. Happy
That's
birthday,
good.
sis. Oh, Shane, thanks so much. Now, where's my gift? You'll have to wait for that till the evening. My parents
Okay.
were throwing a grand party for me in the evening. All the
That's
kids from
nice.
school were invited, but I
All
was
these
the happiest
adults
when
from
Jai
school?
gifted me a gorgeous Indian dress. This is beautiful. I'm definitely gonna wear this for the party tonight. At the party, everyone was just staring at me and Jai as we were dancing our hearts out on the dance floor. But then suddenly, the music went off and I heard Shane's voice.
Oh, okay.
Attention, everyone.
What is
Z,
gonna happen here?
Here's the best
What is
gift
gonna
a
happen
brother
here?
could give his sister. Unmasking the fake people in your life to keep you safe.
Oh,
Fake
whoa,
people?
whoa,
Could
whoa,
he be talking
whoa.
about Jai? Suddenly,
Whoa.
all the lights went off and the big screen was filled with Jai's pictures.
Is he-
Everyone, I present to you.
What is this video? So as a gift for her video, or for her birthday, 17th birthday, he's like, hey, I'm going to expose all the people in your life. While this presentation is going on the screen, it's dab time. It's dab time. This is some Disney Channel sick. This is what the fuck. I see all the U's you had there. Forget the stalking. It's the dab for me. It's the dab for me.
Went off and the big screen was filled.
Why he dabbing? Why on earth were they like, hey, you know what you should have the character do while he's standing there? Dab. This feels like a rejected telenovela. What is this weird action movie? Yes, all the music, it's an action movie. Sir, how are you going to do that on your sister's B-Day? we could just not invite a Jai. Right. You be peeping everything. I do. I be seeing it, all right? It's not just that dabbing is outdated. It's the fact that this man is doing an expose documentary on his sister's birthday, and while he's standing on the stage, he dabbing. What is this? What is happening? This video is weird.
Filled with Jai's pictures. Everyone, I present to you a liar, a cheat, and a thief. Please, clap for Jai. He rides a broken bicycle to school, but tells everyone it's a limo. He lives in a small house with his poor mom, but tells everyone it's a mansion. Everyone started murmuring and staring at Jai, and he just dropped my hand and ran outside, and I felt so freaking angry that I just went and slapped Shane in the face.
Oh my
goodness. You're the worst, Shane. What? But he's been lying to you. I already knew it. I knew he was poor, but that didn't make him a cheater or a thief, Shane.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a crime to be poor, and you're completely insane. Shane, I don't know what's wrong with you, son. I'm ashamed of what you just did. Why does nobody ever believe me? Jai lied, but no one believes me. He lied before, and he's lying now.
Okay, first of all, you gotta just let it go, boo. You just gotta let it go. And then the other thing is, since you was stalking him, why don't you just have the picture showing him stealing the watch and show it to her later? Or the video of him stealing the watch or whatever and show it to him later. Why are you like, hey, you know what I should do? Is do this expose video thing on her birthday as a gift to her to unveil the liars in her life, and then dab on stage and then be like, why does nobody ever believe you? Maybe because you doing some crazy behind ish though? What is even happening? Is this some Disney or Nickelodeon would do for drama? It might be. Listen, why is she walking like a zombie? I felt like she was walking weird, but since she said she was angry, I was like, okay, we'll let her go. But let's take it back to see her walking.
Staring at Jai, and he just dropped my hand and ran outside, and I felt so freaking angry that I just went and...
This is giving it's a music video and she's like singing as she's walking. That's what that's giving for me.
Everyone started murmuring and staring at Jai, and he just dropped my hand and ran outside, and I felt so freaking angry that I just
she's singing.
Went and
this is a song.
Shane in the face. You're the worst, Shane. What? But he's been lying to you. I already knew it. I knew he was poor, but that didn't make him a cheater or a thief, Shane. It's not a crime to be poor, and you're completely insane.
It's not a crime to be poor.
I don't know what's wrong with you, son. I'm ashamed of what you just did. Why does nobody ever believe me? Jai
that was just a wild thing to do.
No one believes me. He lied before, and he's lying now. He's a thief. A thief, you hear me? That is enough.
Goodness.
Mom and Dad took him aside, and I ran after Jai to see if he was okay. But he already left, and he didn't even pick up my calls.
Oh,
the next day when I reached school, I saw his locker was painted with horrible names, and all of his stuff was lying on the floor, trashed. I searched for him all...
Where is this? What year is this? Hello? Somebody? What year is this? Where is this? Jail, all of them. First of all, if the man lied about being poor, said he was rich and he turned out to be poor, right? Oh, it's 2000 and ever. Yeah, that sounds about the year. The fact that they was like, hey, let's write all the stuff in his locker, take out his ish and break it and leave it on the floor. I mean, did he do something to you just because he said he was rich and he wasn't? These adults need to go somewhere. Y'all the stupid ones. Y'all 40 in high school, okay? That's not his fault that y'all 40 years old in high school. Y'all need to get your life together.
Over and finally found him sitting in the backyard, all sad. Jai, are you okay?
The backyard of the school? Isn't that just called the back of the school?
Why are you sorry, Z? You're not mad at me for lying to you? I was in the beginning, but then I figured you must have your reasons. Beginning? What do you mean? I found out long ago. But listen, being rich or poor
she didn't tell you.
She
followed you.
You're a good
person,
followed you, and that's all that matters, Jai. Tears fell from his eyes and he just hugged me. But later that day, when I got
She
home,
followed you.
something terrible had happened.
What?
Shane had left the house and Mom and Dad told me he was never coming back. I tried
my
to
gosh.
contact him, but nothing worked. And this just
Oh.
broke my heart. How could he just
Okay.
leave like that? For
What?
days, I didn't feel like doing anything. So I just stayed in my room and watched some awesome stories by MSA and found out
MSA, for those asking, is this channel. The channel is MSA.
Hey, yo!
The channel is MSA. It's okay. There's a lot to unpack here, guys. Okay. First of all, the brother left, right? Which is a very drastic, everything here is so drastic, especially since it happened so long ago, right? But that's one thing. Homie left. She's so depressed. She's in her room. And she said that she felt like she couldn't do anything. And the only thing that she could do is watch some awesome videos by MSA. So as someone who knows how depression works, I can speak for depressed people and be like, we're not gonna be like, hey, you know what I did today? I was so depressed I couldn't leave my room, but I watched some awesome videos on YouTube. No. I tried to warn y'all. You did. Listen, y'all said it was fake. That's all y'all said. And that you was gonna lose brain cells. Y'all didn't say the intricacies of the wild ish that's gonna be in this video. You did not prepare me. I was not prepared. It being fake was one thing, okay? Losing brain cells is another thing. It's a whole other thing to now have to do some investigative ish on what is happening in this wild. It's the Matrix. You know what? I'm thinking too hard. It's the Matrix. We already saw Neo and Trinity. It's already the Matrix. We know it. It's the Matrix. Oh, goodness.
For days, I didn't feel like doing anything. So I just stayed in my room and watched some awesome stories by MSA and found out I wasn't the only one with a weirdo brother. But then one day, Jai came to my house looking for me and cheered me up. He took me out for walks and often stayed back at my place to study. So, how do you afford all those branded clothes? Oh, that's all fake, knockoffs, and stuff from the thrift store that my mom gets me. It's all about wearing it with confidence. How did your mom adopt you if she wasn't so well off? Oh,
yeah.
She's my birth mom. She came back for me. But
she
why
came
did
back
you lie about being
for him.
rich?
Okay.
I paused for a second.
You've never seen The Matrix?
On me for
That's
being
okay.
poor ever since I was a kid. But when I got into an expensive school because of a scholarship, I just didn't want anyone to look down on me. I deserved to be there.
I
Well,
understand
I guess most kids in his
where a
place
child
would have
would
done
do
the
that.
same.
I understand,
Weeks
well,
passed by, and then
a
one
40-year-old,
day,
'cause
I
he's an
insisted
adult.
on seeing Jai's place. At first, he was hesitant, saying it wasn't fancy enough for me, but I kept bugging him till he took me.
Prediction. I predict right now, mark my words, she gonna go to his place and find that man's watch. Let's see.
I'm gonna get
Let's
you
see if I'm
something
right.
to drink. You make yourself comfortable.
She
He
gonna
left,
snoop through
and
his-
I noticed a picture of his younger self on a shelf.
You
So
see it? You see
cute.
that?
I
You see it?
picked
What's
up the
behind
frame
there?
to take a closer look.
You
and
see
just
that?
then, I noticed something half covered in
She
wrapping
gonna find the
paper.
watch.
Was it something for me? But when I saw what it was, I
And she-
was stunned. It was a gold watch.
She
with the
found
same
a watch.
inscription in the back that Shane had described his
She-
dad's watch had. Oh my god.
These people was like, F making a good video, right? With like a good story. And they said, no, forget yes, why didn't he sell it is one thing, right? Yeah, he should have sold it, right? Okay, or shouldn't have stolen it. That's one thing, right? Block this whole channel. This is why I say this ish is crazy. Did y'all read the inscription? Did y'all read the inscription though? Okay, look.
Watch. with the same inscription in the back that Shane...
That's the inscription. Y'all could have told a great story and had the brother say like, oh, it was something the father used to say to him and make it some type of comment. But y'all was like, nah, you know what'd be great? If we plug My Story Animated right here too. We done did it when she was depressed and she was watching the videos, our videos, only to learn that she ain't the only one with crazy brothers. And then let's do it on the watch and have it be inscribed My Story Animated. Oh, okay, yeah, Ty. Oh, look, a partially wrapped thing behind a picture frame. It must be for me, obviously. This chick, throw her away too, okay? Throw her away as well. This chick, she's too freaking nosy for me. Like, way too nosy for me, all right? I'm not a snooper. But I'm like, I understand when people snoop, like, because their partner is cheating on them, or they suspect their partner's cheating on them, so they may snoop. That's one thing. This chick is nosy AF. She broke into the adopted brother's room when he was a kid, when he first came, broke into his room, which now makes sense because that's probably what this guy did. This guy probably broke into his room when he was sleeping, and that's why he tackled her when she broke in, right? Broke into the man's room. She was snooping through, snuck in his room and snooped through his stuff, and then gave him toys. Was snooping and sneaking in on this guy, looking at the stuff in his house, snooping through his ish. You doing too much, boo. You doing way too much. You is not Tom Cruise. You is not John Wick. You is not Liam Neeson. Like, you need to calm down. She's doing too much. This is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I like how it's self-promoting on their own channel. Oh, but like, in not even a way that makes sense. Because I like it when it's cute, right? Let's say as they're driving or riding or whatever, because mind you, it's not the only place. There was one scene where there was like a poster behind them. Yes, in his room, he has a poster by the door and it says My Story Animated. I'm not going to pull it up right now because we close to the end. We at the home stretch now, you know? But like, it's all over the place. It's one thing if, okay, the poster behind, all right, that's fine. But her being depressed and watching your videos to find out she got, and then it doesn't even make sense. She's not the only one that has crazy brothers, but then to find out no, the brother was right the whole time. Okay.
Had described his dad's watch had. Oh my God, this was Shane's watch. Just then, Jai came in, looking at the watch in my hand. He dropped the tray he was holding. This is Shane's dad's watch. The one.
Okay, that's another thing. Listen, I grew up poor. All right, I grew up poor. It's not it's not usual or common, right? In a po house, to come in with a tray that you bring the drinks on. Okay, you holding them cups in your hand, or you calling them to come get their drink from the kitchen? Because also in a po house, in an ethnic house, you're not. Yeah, forget po house. In an ethnic house, you're not drinking in the rooms. Your parents are not allowing you to drink in the rooms, and you got melanin. Your parents are not allowing you to drink in your room with melanin. In a po house, you ain't bringing a drink with tray. That's not happening. Cause he triple lying on you. He lied saying he was po, or he was rich when he was po, but now he lying saying he was po when he's rich. Cause that is some rich-ish to come out with a tray to bring drinks on. You ain't doing, or middle class. You ain't doing that if you po. Yeah, you better come get your cup. Melanated families do not allow their children to drink in the rooms. No, not at all. Cat, he ain't melanated. This is a lie. He just tan. Okay.
He dropped the tray he was holding. This is Shane's dad's watch. The one he said you stole, right? Yes, it is. But I can explain, Z.
I don't want to hear his explanation.
What, Jai? Are you still gonna tell me you didn't steal it? I did, okay? I did steal it. Shane always went around the orphanage showing off his dad's watch. But unlike him, I'd never met my dad, and I just felt jealous that he had something so nice, and I didn't. So
and you still had it, though?
But I was just a kid then, Z. I felt terrible later.
But why didn't you just give it
Shane
back?
had been right all along.
Why didn't you just give it back now?
The way Shane acts, it's not his fault. After I stole his watch and no one believed him, the bullies at the orphanage often hid his stuff. And when Shane would complain about it, they'd put it back in place, making him look like a complete fool.
Oh no.
He went through.
They were gaslighting him. They were gaslighting him off of what you did. And then you had the nerve. Yeah, give it back. He didn't sell it, he might as well have given it back. And then he held the lie even now. He should have said when he could have ended it when homie came to him and was like, you stole my Jai, right when Neo and Trinity was beside them. He could have been like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I can give you the watch later today. Please forgive me. And that'd be the end of it. Not you continuing this gaslighting situation. They was legit gaslighting. Oh, she gonna forgive him, Elite. That's a what you call it, prediction. She gonna forgive him. She gonna forgive him.
And I didn't believe him. I was such a horrible sister.
Yes, you was.
I'm so sorry, Z. I just couldn't admit I'd stolen it because I knew you'd never forgive me. But
at the time, she probably would have.
Awful. So
now
I was just wrapping up the watch to send it to Shane anonymously. Wait, send it to Shane? So you know where he is? He told me he'd been trying to track down Shane for a while, and he finally found his address. I immediately left for the address, and when I finally...
What is this music? Do you hear this music? Do you hear this music? Are we in the Twilight Zone? The music is wild. Listen to the music. It kind of sounds like... Shout out to Dear Cupid Photo Boots. They said gaslight girl boss. They like the music is giving like there's like a movie where like an action movie in that third act when they're like feeling like they were beaten down, like they're about to give up, and in the course of the song they decide to rise again and they will be victorious against this big bad that's happening. That's what this music sounds like.
Awful. So I was just wrapping up the watch to send it to Shane anonymously. Wait, send it to Shane? So you know where he is?
This music.
He told me he'd been trying to track
down
Shane.
The music is giving me all the feels, but not the feels to this. It's just to the music.
I immediately left for the address.
You will triumph.
And when I finally saw Shane, I just ran and hugged him. Shane, oh God, I'm so sorry. Jai admitted he stole your watch, and I feel so ashamed that I never believed you.
This poor kid. No one ever believed. Yeah, you slapped him.
Sister.
Although
please,
what he did was stupid, though.
Please forgive me. Z, hey, it's okay. Chill. I forgive you, okay? Relax. He calmed me
that's
down,
all he
and
wanted.
then we went for a walk. I was definitely hurt that you didn't trust me, but I know I acted crazy at times and made things tough for you. And exposing Jai like that, it was wrong.
It was wrong. It was wrong.
Don't mention him. He's a jerk. But hey, I have something for you. Oh my God, that's my father's
The only
watch.
thing that he had from his father.
All this time. Yeah, he
the
said
only
he could never
thing he
sell
had
it. I told him everything, and he just hugged me. I begged him to come back home, and he did. Then just a few weeks later at Christmas dinner, Shane walked into the dining room, along with Jai. What's he doing here? He came to me and apologized and refused to leave until I forgave him, which I did eventually. And it's time you forgive him too, Z. I'm sorry, Z.
Okay.
I hid the truth from you, but that's because I was afraid to lose you. So, can you please forgive me and give me another chance? If Shane can, then I guess I can too. If you...
This story is actually giving you acid reflux. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, oh my gosh. If I could just jump right off a cliff right now. Oh my God. I feel like Hallmark movies are better, boo. Ty, I think I like Hallmark movies because I feel like there's a lot more effort and trying in the Hallmark movies than this. You're so tired of this video? Listen, I'm tired of this video. The adventure we have been on this, let's finish it and then we're gonna talk. Let's finish it and then we're gonna talk, okay?
You promise not to hide anything anymore. I promise.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just they're kissing then. Okay. You getting an idiot headache? Bruh, I'm just like, they all some fools. I'm one for watching it too. Yeah, listen. This could have been an email. Yes, this just could have been an email. I'm done. It should have been Shane and Jai. God save, like, I feel like we could have done such a better job with this story. Like, I honestly feel like we could rewrite this story and we could have made it so much better. Okay, what the F is this? Do y'all see this one? I'm a baby but look 13. If y'all don't get out of my face with this Benjamin Buttons wannabe type of ish. Miss me with that. This video right here. Let's get that off my screen. Let's go right here. This video. Shout out to Dear Cupid for the bits. Thank you. This video right here. It's like, I don't care that it's fake. I don't care if it being like it, because it doesn't say my true story, right? It's okay that it's fake. That's 100% fine for me. It is the absolute lack of effort at so many turns to even make it an okay story to watch. That is just what makes it just rakes my brain and makes it wild for me. Yeah, complete boo boo doo doo. That's what this video was. Boo boo doo doo. Okay, it's a yes. Listen, we're gonna end it. This is our last one. I ain't doing nothing else after this except going to sleep, Ty. So just bear with us while we end this, okay? Oh well, no, hold on. We're gonna watch that trailer. We're gonna find that trailer and watch that trailer. So Ty, don't leave yet. But like, the other video on the screen. Let's not even think about that right now. We ain't gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna talk about something. We ain't gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, we'll do the trailer after this video. But so Ty, don't leave. This is gonna be the last couple things. I will say with this, right? Like, it's the, like, there are so many things, like even in the basic construct of the story where we keep certain beats the same, or not even certain beats, like certain points the same. Like, she felt alone as a child. When she found out she was getting a brother, she was excited. She thought that the brother did some weird things, but she wasn't, she wasn't, she thought something was weird up with the brother, but she didn't understand it. Later, she meets a guy when she's in high school, finds out the brother knows this guy, and they had a bad rap when they were in the orphanage. And now she's in this situation where she's torn between her brother and the guy she's like in love with, right? And things are weird and she doesn't understand what's happening. And then turns out the brother was right, homie had lied, and then some time passed and brother forgives homie, and you want the sister to forgive homie. I feel like with those points, right, the in-betweens we could have wrote way better. Okay, this chick is not 007. Stop having her snooping through and spying and doing all this ish. Have her sit down with herself. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the drawing. Okay, she has been this same chick since she was freaking 8. Okay, tell me how you had the boy look like a kid. The thing is, they drew an actual 8-year-old and decided, let's draw an adult and make the adult the kid. That felt like a whole movie. It did feel like a whole movie. Right? But like, it's so many times. The moment when, like, the biggest like F you to us, I feel, was when she was laying there depressed, talking about her brother left. The one thing she wanted was a brother. Love this man. He leaves. She's so depressed that she's freaking laying there for days, ain't left a bedroom. And they said, the line is, I was watching these awesome MSA videos to find out I wasn't alone. Heifer where? Okay? Where? All right? That's one thing. The self-promo for no reason. The engraving of the watch. The engraving of the watch. when it said the thing that he said, that could have been a good moment to really tie us in to the connection that Shane had, because we thought Shane was doing too much, right? They could have really tied us into the connection Shane had to the watch, why it meant so much to him. It was until the end that I was like, oh yeah, it's his daddy's watch, because I had to put that connection together because all the craziness that they had in it. I feel like they just like were trying so many things only to make us feel like we shouldn't like the story, when it was so easy to just make us like the story. Bye, Miles. Thanks for coming through. At least she finally did put on some new clothes. That's true. Right. Listen, we gonna go through more of these things. We gonna go through more of these things in our lives, just not today. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm not going to ask no particular question. Just let me know your thoughts down below. This is just like when you watch a bad movie. Like, it's just like, it was so easy to make it better. So easy to make it better. Yeah, that's it for this. That's it for this video.